Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the beautiful campus of Berea College. Your home for tonight's big basketball district matchup between the Golden Lions and the Lady Lions as they host the Patriots of Lincoln County, a big district matchup. Great to have everybody along. My name is Jeff Jacobs, and I truly would not want to be anywhere else on a Friday night. Big weekend of sports coming up. Doesn't matter if you like football, basketball, all sorts of things going on. So we appreciate you spending the evening with us, kicking off this great weekend. Lots on the line tonight, seeding, and, of course, watching these Lady Lions, who will tip off the first game tonight, continue to improve. I've got Jeff Moss, I've got Caleb Grasham, and they're going to have everything you need to know to get you ready for a little Friday night hoops right here on the Golden Lions Sports Network. Stick around.
Gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, act like you know.
Garrard County Athletics is proudly sponsored by the Bob Allen Motor Mall, Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, the Hunt Insurance Agency, Sutton Pharmacy, the Irvin Group Realtors and Auctioneers, Danville Office Equipment, Toyota of Somerset, and Whitaker Bank.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all dealmaker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place, and that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking
with personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome to the Golden Lion Sports Network here with our Bob Allen Motor Mall pregame show. Caleb Gresham, Jeff Moss coming to you live from the Seabury Center on the campus of Berea College. And Caleb, we're ready for another doubleheader tonight. Garrett Lincoln tonight. Ladies, start us off. What do you expect?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, I'm ready for tonight's girl boy doubleheader. And I'm going to tell you something, Jeff. We've got a lot of time to talk about basketball and talk about district tournaments and kind of seeding. But before we get to that, today's a special day for somebody.
Special day.
Oh, come on now.
It is the birthday You called him the Big Cheese.
The Big Cheese.
I call him the Big Toe.
That's right. The straw that stirs the drink.
Oh,
The Golden Lion Sports Network.
I kind of like that part right there.
There you go. So happy birthday to the main man, Jeff Jacobs.
Thanks.
Jeff, happy birthday.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. And I don't know, I think I was telling you guys, or I was telling Brandon, does such a great job following these kids around. There's probably only one other place I'd rather be, honestly. And that's probably, there's a big auction going on in Scottsdale, classic car auction called Barrett Jackson. It is my thing. I've sit in front of the TV every night for the last 4 days. If I had to be in one place besides here with you guys, it'd be there. But besides that, I'm good with being right here, doing what I love to do, and I'm so grateful to spend it with you guys. You guys do such a great job. Thank you. This is a lot of fun for me. I get this is the best thing I've done in a long time from a quote unquote professional standpoint, and this community means a lot to me, and the following these kids does.
Well, without a doubt, the community cares a lot about you, Jeff. They're thankful for the product that you brought to Garrard County and the Golden Line Nation, and you've become a part of our family.
I'm gonna sneak in here and say thank you.
Oh, there you go. You've become a part of the family, so I've really enjoyed the last couple of years getting to know you, Jeff, and working with you, and we wish you nothing but the best on your birthday, my friend.
Appreciate it, man.
So I tell you, Jeff Moss.
Yes.
Man, I tell you, this has the makings of just a really fun night here of basketball on the Golden Line Sports Network. One of the things that we noticed right before we come on the air, both bands have showed up to the Seabury Center tonight here on the campus at Berea College. So, man, it kind of feels like a big district matchup. Garrard County and Lincoln County being border schools, playing each other for all the years that they played each other. I love the addition of the school band. We've got our folks from Lincoln County, WPBK, sitting right next to us here, broadcasting from Lincoln County. So it just kind of feels like a big district game here tonight.
I agree. And again, we don't have that many of them. We talked about in our last game, Garrett's doubleheader with Boyle, that the unfortunate issues with the floor, but we're so appreciative to Berea College for welcoming us and allowing us to have these games.
Yes, sir.
And now last time it was just like an away game.
Yes.
A place you didn't play much. We're going to play here tonight. We're going to play here next Tuesday. We're going to play here the following Tuesday. Get some familiarity that the other teams that are coming in won't have, and just looking forward to a really good evening this evening.
Yeah, and I tell you, just a quick update on the gym floor. Folks, the company that's come in to work on this gym floor, they have worked like champions. So the old floor is up. The subfloor was fine, which was a blessing. And I was in there yesterday at the end of the school day, and half the new gym floor has already been laid.
Wow.
Now it's plain wood, right? So they lay that. They wait a couple of weeks, and then they kind of come in and start sealing it and kind of painting it and kind of things like that. So a lot of progress on the gym floor at Garrard Middle School. We're excited about that. We've already had Elijah Jones have already checked in here.
I'm not surprised.
He says, let's go get a big win, and he also says, happy birthday, Jeff.
Thank you, buddy. We appreciate you, man, supporting this channel. It means so much to have you on each and every time. Sure does.
Let's take a moment. We do appreciate Jeff Jacobs very, very much. We also appreciate our sponsors. So let's take a moment to go hear from
Jeff
our sponsors.
Jacobs wouldn't be here without him.
Do we want to rank them?
I'm not. That'll
It's
get
our
you in trouble.
sponsors.
That'll get you in trouble. Let's take a break and hear from our sponsors. Clock's showing about 10 minutes before game time. So let's hear from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back on the Golden Line Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. caring for a community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
Your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work.
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back here on the Golden Lion Sports Network, coming to you live from the Seabury Center on the campus of Berea College. Caleb, about 8 minutes before we'll go through our pregame festivities, and the Golden Lions have returned to the locker room. Let's talk about our Hunt Insurance keys to the game. What do you see as the keys to the game?
So Jeff, I tell you, I think one of them is the fact that Garrard County has had one game in its gym, and you know, kind of talking to the players. After the first game, the Gold Lions, the boys and girls played Boyle County here last week. The field dimensions or the court dimensions are a little different. We talked about this a lot during our broadcast, but the three-point lines, the kids kind of said, man, it was kind of hard to adjust at the beginning of the game. And then I think the basket here on the closed end, a lot of them said that fan there's a reflection on the backboard when you're shooting a free throw. With all that being said, I do think court awareness is definitely a Hunt Insurance keys to the game for the boys and the girls here tonight here at Berea College. I also think for the girls, talking to, assistant coach Scott Bolin today at the Bolin Cafe. And I'm telling you, the Bolin Cafe was spot on today with some barbecue.
Oh, come on.
Oh, my goodness.
They need to post their hours.
I was just thinking the same thing,
It's like a country club. It's invitation
it's
only.
It's closed menus. Closed menus.
Yeah.
So the Bowling Cafe was on fire today. But one of the things that Scott really mentioned was the importance of rebounding here tonight. We did, with the coordination of Lincoln County, we were able to kind of broadcast the game at Lincoln. And, we really saw a big game from Emily Estes from Lincoln County. So Emily Estes really played really well, hurt Garrard County. And we talked about this last game against Boyle County. The coaches really kind of challenged the team at halftime about rebounding, and it was just such a discrepancy on the boards at Lincoln County. So limit turnovers and really hit the glass here tonight are two big keys to a victory here, the uninsurance keys to victory for the Lady Lions.
I agree. And this is our second time. Again, this is our district home game. First game we played against Boyle, who we've completed both games. We lost 46 points. We come back 2 weeks to the day later. They beat us by 10, and that was a tight game going into the fourth quarter and early in the fourth quarter.
5-point game almost the second half.
Right. And then it got stretched out a little. We got to the point of having a foul, and so we made progress. And we've talked about how success for this team may look a little different because of our youth, our inexperience, not having some of the people we thought we were going to have.
Sure.
So now it's our second chance. And
That's
the thing we get this game that we don't necessarily get with Boyle is Lincoln has beaten us once in the district. They haven't won any other district game. So if that kind of holds true, we'll be playing Lincoln a third time. So what can we do? First game to second game, and we played them back on January the 10th. So that's about 17 days.
Yes.
We need to make some progress, and then with a view to there's a very good possibility of having a third game against Lincoln.
Yeah,
and that's the one that's going to count.
That's right. No doubt about that. And we'd love to see the continued progress from the first game to the second game here. And I'm going to tell you something. This week, the Lady Lions really battled Marion County. Ended up coming up 2 points short. We saw, we broadcast the game this past Saturday, the Lady Lions against Campbellsville, and the score didn't necessarily go the Lady Lions' way. However, one of the things that we really saw in that game was kind of the emergence of Gwyneth McGee. Came in and really played some meaningful minutes for the Lady Lions. And the other thing was the second unit came in and really gave some solid minutes for head coach Evan Preston. You start adding some depth and you start adding some more roles to the girls. I think that can only help. Sandy Witt has chimed in here, so appreciate you listening here, Sandy, saying go Lady Lions.
And again, you have to be in some close games to know what you need to do in a close game. And so we had our victory was against Bergen, and it wasn't necessarily that close. So and then we've had some losses, a couple of close games, but some that have not been close. So that's a learning experience. We love to beat Marion County, but just being in that game and then what do we see as different now as we come down the stretch to some of these games? Again, just our girls are keeping a good attitude, our coaches are keeping a good attitude, our fans are keeping a good attitude, our parents are keeping a good attitude, and just continue to build tonight.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, you're really competing against yourself. It's one of those things you just get better. Each possession, you get better with each quarter. In between timeouts, get better with each quarter, each half, and each game. And at the end of the day, you're going to look up one day, and there's going to be all this improvement, and you're going to see a lot of sustained success.
Right. Let's take another brief moment to hear from our sponsors. About 3.5 minutes till we'll start with our starting lineups, and we'll appreciate again our sponsors, and then we will be back with you here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Jeff Moss and Caleb Gresham coming back to you on the Golden Lion Sports Network, live from the Seabury Center on the campus of Berea College. About a minute till tip-off or till pregame festivities begin for the Lady Lions battle with the Lady Patriots. And Caleb, I mentioned this at Lincoln, I'll mention it again. All the Patriots I've ever seen, the Lincoln Patriots, when you see advertising or mascots, they're all male. So when we say the Lady Patriots, I've yet to see a Lady Patriot. So maybe, and they may not want to be called the Lady Patriots, but it is what it is. So I'll try to get. I didn't get much legs to it last time. I'm gonna run it out there one more time. And see
aren't there Lady Patriots?
Well, yeah. If
they were out there with their musket, what would you call them?
I don't know.
Mad women.
Yeah, females love their country too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Caleb, it looks like we're getting ready to begin with our national anthem. Do we want to just?
Yeah, let's just keep it here.
We're going to keep it here and let you listen in as our national anthem is played.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Seabury Center at Berea College and Garrett County Lady Lions basketball. This evening, the Garrett County Lady Lions host the Lincoln County Lady Patriots. This time, we'd like to ask you to please stand and honor our country as the Garrett County Town Band plays our national anthem.
appreciate again the good Dr. Chris Vance being here.
The
with
Godfather.
The Godfather.
Yes.
and the Garrett County Band being here with us tonight. Again, it kind of adds something.
Absolutely.
And adds to our atmosphere here tonight. Caleb, we're getting ready to go through our starters. What are we going to look for?
Well, I mean, I think it's essential, especially one of the things that we saw a couple of weeks ago was that the Garrett County Lady Lions got off to a really good start against Boyle County. Kind of came into the matchup. Boyle County had a big win about a week and a half ago. Garrett gets off to a good start and was kind of able to hold on to that momentum throughout the whole entire game. I think it's the same thing here tonight. I think it's going to be really essential for the Lady Lions to kind of come out, get off to a good start. And I'm telling you, folks, rebounding is going to be a huge thing to kind of keep your eye on tonight. We saw the Lady Patriots kind of dominate the boards over in Stanford a couple of weeks ago, so need to see a lot better effort on the glass tonight here in Berea.
And Emily's leading scorer and rebounder is the senior center, Emily Estes,
really
number
nice
55. Had a really good game.
Yes.
We will struggle to match up well one-on-one with her, so we have to kind of address that in other ways. And Lincoln's coming with a lineup of juniors and seniors. Garrett has no seniors. We have 2 juniors that play a substantial amount. We have a couple of sophomores. I'm sorry, we have 3 juniors. Excuse me, I apologize. And then we have a couple of 7th graders, and we have some sophomores. So and the ones that we have are a little bit limited in the amount of experience that they have. So but the longer you get into the year, you don't get to say that as much.
That's right.
Because they have more experience now than back in November when we tipped it up for the first time, and hopefully that'll show tonight.
Yeah, and I really like Gwyneth McGee. You've seen has kind of worked her way into the start lineup for the Lady Lions. So on the call here tonight for the 12th region, we have Jen Tackett, Chris Ring, and Jeff Singleton. And I'm going to tell you, this is a really, really good officiating crew here tonight to officiate this matchup. Again, big shout out to the GOAT, Scott Bottoms, for all that he does. Not only his support for DOE, but also as a 12th region assigner. Appreciate everything that Scott does.
And Gwyneth McGee jumps it up for Garrett. Again, Gwyneth, I did the first game for the PA in place of Shelby Hopkins, and she was on the sidelines wearing jeans. She was not a part of the team at that game, and then came in and coaches reached out to her and said, "What are you doing? Why is a tall girl like you not playing basketball?" And now she's starting.
Oh yeah, and she was a player of the game against Campbellsville on Saturday. So just played a really nice game. Let's see kind of how the Lady Lions kind of handle some of the Lincoln County pressure, and again limit turnovers, and see what the Lady Lions can do to work in some good offense.
Pass over, made it over, and then an over and back call there on Garrett as the pass wasn't deflected, but I think it kind of distracted number 24, Alyssa Burkhart.
Yeah, I think Hensley for Lincoln County got into pass lanes and kind of was able to kind of not allow Burkhart to really see clearly that pass.
Pass down low to King, steps under, missed, rebound by McGee.
And again, you cannot coach the height that McGee kind of comes in tonight's matchup. So, Lincoln doing a great job of feeding Estes, but McGee kind of impacted that shot by Estes.
And that's a turnover there again by Garrett, number 23, Mercedes Hensley. Senior forward takes it in. And Lincoln's coming with I don't know, what do you call that pressure? It's almost like a 2-3 with the 2 extended.
Yeah.
Childress dribbles out of the corner being trapped, goes late to McGee. Had Hebenthal weak side, and third turnover on 3 possessions for Garrett.
3 possessions, 3 turnovers. That's not necessarily start that Coach Preston was looking here for tonight. Tricia Moore has checked in saying, "Go Lady Lions," and I think I can hear her screaming that all the way back from Lake Street.
Garrett comes out in man-to-man defense. Lincoln around the shoulder. Woman-to-woman, you're right. Apologies. Michaela Greer with the 3 for Lincoln. Puts them up 5:06:28 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, Greer kind of shot that, felt really comfortable kind of going up and hitting that big 3 for Lincoln County.
1-3-1 almost looking with the traps in the corners. Jennings comes over. Euro missed. Rebound back to Lincoln. And as you said, the early start against Boyle was a key.
Yes.
And we want to make sure are able to put some points on the board to keep pace with Lincoln here early.
Yeah, I think these next couple of possessions are going to be really big. They do exactly what you're talking about.
Ellie
there,
Sims
Jeff.
from the side, rebound Childress.
Our man Donley Barnes has checked in. Listen to this. Got the hibachi grill going with a little goal line action. What a great Friday night.
That is a great Friday night.
Hiebenthal for three from the corner.
Oh,
nice.
a
Big
DOE
basket. 5-3 Lincoln, 5:39 to go in the first quarter.
Really big shot there, Jeff. When the team sees the ball going through the net, it really kind of energizes the team, makes them play maybe a little bit better defense, a little bit harder.
Lincoln tries to answer three, long rebound out to Estes, and jump ball. Good job. Garrett ties it up, and it'll be Garrett's on the alternating possession.
So, the two keys, the two Hunt Insurance keys to the game were limit turnovers. We've seen, Garrett County have 3 turnovers early on, but the second key was really do a nice job defensively rebounding.
Right.
And we've seen the Lady Lions do a really nice job so far, limiting the opportunities for Lincoln
Burkhart
County.
down low,
Oh,
nice to
my
McGee.
goodness.
Tie game.
You called it, Jeff Moss. You said Garrett County needs to get off to a good start here. They've tied the game here on the Overland Group scoreboard, 5-5.
Greer brings it across to Estes down short corner. Long shot missed there by Mercedes Hensley from the short corner, and another rebound by Burkhart. Go looking up front, and McGee wasn't ready for it. Could have had some room. She was open, but that's just, again, a learning experience.
Yeah, some court awareness.
Yeah,
Yeah, no doubt about that. So
Sims into the lane, whips over to number 23, Hensley, and that falls. Lincoln goes up 7-5.
that's 4 points now for Mercedes Hensley early in the game for Lincoln County.
Break it across. Childress came up to has been given some help after those first 3 turnovers, and that's helped Garrett just matching ball
Can she
handlers.
do it again?
Oh, this long. Good hustle by Childress, but wasn't able to save it in.
Well, good shot. I think Coach Preston will take that shot from Hiebenthal in the corner,
Yeah.
all day. Good job by Childress, kind of hustling, try to catch that ball for the Lady Lions.
Hiebenthal shoots 4 3-pointers a game for Garrett, second on the team, shooting 26% from three-point land. So again, that's a shot that we've seen
Yes.
a lot during this season.
That's the judge spitting some facts.
Number 3, Chloe Ralston comes back to number 30, Michaela Greer, and then back out to Ralston. Rims off. Another good defensive rebound by Kiana Childress.
I'm not sure if Lincoln's had an offensive rebound yet.
I don't. And good drive by Jennings, and stays Garrett ball.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
A lot of body there.
A lot of body.
Lincoln did a nice job, I think, kind of putting a hand on the basketball. But I also think, Jennings got bumped a little bit there.
Childress pops up and then dribbles out. Trapping on that wing every chance they get. Down to Jennings, or to Childress, excuse me. Off of Lincoln, saved in.
Good hustle.
7-5 Lincoln, 3:21 to go in the first quarter. Sims for 3, no good. First offensive rebound.
I shouldn't have bragged.
Rebound to Ellie Sims,
Well,
but
good
not
defensive
another.
rebound by Childress.
Over to Burkhart. Good decision not to go right back, but then we got a timeout, Garrett. That will be our Toyota Somerset timeout, and we haven't seen. That's going to be a 30 timeout, Caleb.
So I tell you, one of the things that, Coach Preston, Coach Boland, Coach Kearney, Coach McPherson, they've been really working with the girls on, and we saw this Saturday against Campbellsville. And I think what Lincoln County is doing something real similar here tonight. They kind of extend the defense, and they kind of really get into some passing lanes and kind of make it a real hard time to kind of pass the ball on the wings. Now, the times that Garrett County's been able to kind of break that pressure up top has led to some easy baskets in the half-court offense. An easy basket by Gwyneth McGee right there. So, these teams have scattered each other, and Lincoln's doing a real nice job of extending their defense, kind of get on the passing lanes inside that wing for Garrett County. And the coaches were really being aggressive, saying, hey, let's swing the ball, kind of beat that pressure before the pressure gets there.
And when you've turned it over a couple times up tight, sometimes the tendency is let's just work it and get a shot off, because we hate a possession where we're not even getting a shot off. We've had 4 turnovers so far this quarter where no shots have been attempted. And that's going to be a foul on Lincoln. First foul called, number 55, Emily Estes. Her first, team first. 2:51 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, and I tell you, kind of coming out of that timeout, I really like the play. The coach Preston kind of grew up, led to a good opportunity, the pass for an open shot, and Lincoln County committed the foul before that happened.
Himmelthal for three. Good look. And the one thing we mentioned, the court awareness, three three-point lines. And we noticed in the Boyle game there were a lot of shots shot farther back than the third line, that's something that Garrett's aware of now. We played a game and got that out of our system and able to, to be the appropriate distance from the line back.
It seemed like it took both teams in the first time here, maybe a quarter and a half to really adjust to it.
Yeah.
Again, Garrett County doing a great job of kind of battling on the glass, kind of limiting an opportunity for Lincoln County to get an offensive rebound. Lincoln County now kind of extended that press a little bit here.
Come back to Burkhart. In the middle to Hiebenthal. Over to Jennings. And somebody to pop up. Into McGee. There we go. Burkhart for three. Rims off the front. Good rebound. Offensive rebound and steps called on Kiana Childress.
Yeah, Childress doing a good job of being active, getting that rebound. Just maybe took an extra step before she was able to kind of put the ball on the floor.
2 minutes even to go in the first quarter. 7-5 Lincoln on the Irving Group scoreboard.
One of the things I wanted to mention here, Jeff, Lincoln County lost a big supporter, I think, this past week. His name was Joe Reed. Joe was just a big-time volunteer, loved Lincoln County athletics, so I wanted to kind of give a shout-out and let Joe Reed, his family, know we're really thinking and praying for him.
I agree. It's communities like this, when you have individuals like Mr. Reed, as I understood, that have just always been a part of Lincoln County athletics. And Childress trapped on the side and throws it off of Estes' leg.
Mike Grimes has checked in saying, let's go, Lady Lions.
Good to hear from Mike. And number 25, Kenzie Souter, enters the game for Garrard, replaces Gwyneth McGee. Junior for junior there. Hiebenthal squares up. She was ready to shoot when it got good putback. Jennings with a good rebound and a foul on Michaela Greer. That'll be her first, team's second.
Nice job by Sarah Jennings being active on the offensive glass, getting the ball going straight back up with a nice, strong play, kind of earning 2 free throws for the Lady Lions.
No hesitation on that.
No hesitation
on that putback. First rims off. Sarah shoots 53% on the year. Sarah is Garrett's leading scorer, 10.7 points a game, a junior. 5th leading rebounder and shoots 5 threes a game, which leads Garrett. Both rim off. 9-5 Lincoln, a minute 19 to go in the first quarter. Kayla Greer looked to shoot, comes back to Sims. Burkhart dives in. Greer for three. Good job.
Good job by Kenzie Souter blocking out there.
She held her position. Estes went over her but wasn't able to corral the rebound. Turnover there by Garrard. Behind the back pass to Greer.
That's nice.
And one.
Wow.
That's a nice play there.
Michaela Greer for Lincoln County has 7 points. Really nice job for Michaela Greer being really active. Lincoln County did a real nice job taking advantage of that turnover, getting them kind of behind the back pass. Greer did a good job of putting it in for Lincoln County.
That foul is on Sarah Jennings, her first. Number 21, Bristol Powell, enters the lineup for Garrard, replaces Burkhart. Hiebenthal, Powell, Jennings, Childress, and Souter.
Kind of a big possession for the Lady Lions. Want to continue to kind of score, keep this game as closely, the score as close as you possibly can. Don't want to get too much separation here.
Jennings trapped up top, backs it out. Bristol Powell comes to get it. And the Souter. Trapped. And that's going to be second foul on Sarah Jennings.
Yeah, it's a big-time second foul on Sarah Jennings. Coach Preston, I don't think's real crazy about the call.
And the Reagan Powell will enter for Garrett at the next dead ball. 12-5 Lincoln, 17 seconds to go in the first quarter. Comes back to Estes. Here over the screen. Out on the wing for three. Long rebound. Garrett will let that go out of bounds.
Again, good job kind of blocking out and really limiting second chance opportunities.
Reagan Powell. Reagan is a sophomore. Bristol is a seventh grader. Both of them in the game for Garrett tonight. Both of them my neighbors. Just 1 second to go on the clock. And that will end our first quarter. Urban Group scoreboard shows Lincoln County 12, Garrett County 5. And we're going to hear briefly from our sponsors, and then we'll be back with you live on the Garrard Line Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Could be.
Here we go.
Maybe a little. Welcome back to the Seabury Center on the campus of Berea College. This is the Golden Line Sports Network. Jeff Moss, Caleb Gresham coming to you with beginning the second quarter of the Lincoln County, Garrard County girls. First game of the doubleheader, Caleb.
And I tell you, we've got a big-time check-in here. Ava Lee Bolin says, let's go Lady Lions. Coming straight from the Bolin babysitting service.
There you go. There you go. Cafe, babysitting service, they're all
woodworking business.
Yeah. Nice pass by Bristol Powell there to Childress for the putback. 12-7 Lincoln.
Great possession coming out to kind of start that second quarter for the Lady Lions. Let's see if that kind of energizes some defensive effort and kind of really transfer into this ball game.
Number 13, Macy Rice has entered the game for Lincoln. Pass down low. And Mercedes Hensley's moved inside, taking Estes' spot. 3-point by Lincoln, number 2, Ellie Sims.
Yeah,
she leads the team in three-point attempts.
She's had a couple open looks. First time she's knocked one down.
Hebenthal comes to the middle. And Powell run her guards from the top. And turned that one over. 6 turnovers in the first half, like we mentioned, Caleb, is hard for Garrett to overcome.
Yeah, and it's one of those things, the two keys to the game, limit offensive rebounds. I think Garrett County has done a phenomenal job with that. I think maybe Lincoln, we counted maybe 1 or 2 offensive rebounds in that first quarter. Also, really limit Emily Estes. Emily Estes hadn't scored.
Yeah.
I might just jinx
there you go. Jinx the heck out of us.
Is that the broadcast jinx?
And Emily Estes, the Golden Line Sports Network jinx. But she goes, and she did not start the quarter, but then brought her in and with a plan to go straight to the block, and that's what she did. Decent look by Reagan Powell for Kenzie Souter, but too many people to get the pass by. And a wing 3 by Macy Rice is good. 20-7, Lincoln over Garrett. 6:14 to go on the Urban Group scoreboard.
Yeah, I tell you, in a minute and 50 seconds, Lincoln County already has 8 points in this quarter when Lincoln scored 12 in the whole entire first quarter.
Right. Oh, and another turnover by Garrett. And Lincoln brings it across. Rice driven the point. Sarah Jennings set to come back in for Garrett with 2 fouls. Pass down low to Estes. And got a foul there. Again, she got too deep. We can't let her get that position, but missed the shot, and Garrett got fouled on the rebound.
Hey, our main man, Sean. Oh, yeah. Sinkhorn has checked in.
The Sink is back.
And he said he knows it's Jeff Jacobs' birthday, but it's also his daughter, Brooklyn's birthday.
How about that?
So happy birthday, Brooklyn.
Yeah, I agree.
And I'm going to tell you something, Sean. Man, I know you've been struggling on a few things, buddy. We're thinking about you, praying for you. We love you, support you.
Love
keep
your
head up
Sink.
and keep grinding, buddy.
Let the music play, my friend.
Yes, sir.
And turnover by Garrett on the sideline. Sarah Jennings came in replacing Kiana Childers. So Garrett has Hebenthal, Jennings, Powell, and Souter.
Yeah, and so the two bad combinations here for the Lady Lions, the Patriots have scored 8 points in the quarter, and Garrett County's also already committed 4 turnovers in this quarter.
And another offense. Good job on the defensive boards. Oh. Burkhart enters the lineup for Reagan Powell. Bristol Powell stays. And I haven't seen all the games, but the games I'd seen, Reagan had been coming into the game first and playing a little more than Bristol, but Bristol, the 7th grader, came in and remains in the game at this point.
Yeah, I tell you, both Bristol and Reagan, really good contributors for the Lady Lions. Really enjoy watching both of them play. Both of them have an absolute bright future.
Definitely. Good job there. Sims wanted to shoot that one. Oh, nice pass. Opposite block pass to Michaela Greer. 22-7.
That's Michaela Greer is now in double figures for Lincoln County with 10 points.
With 4.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Bristol Powell needs to get off of that sideline. Could have been a double dribble, but Burkhart for an open three.
It looks good.
Nice.
DOE 3.
22-10.
That was a pretty good sight line for us.
That we could see straight down the line on that one. I like those. 4:21 to go in the half. Goes down low to Greer and a travel. Ooh, I was afraid we were going to get that third foul on Jennings, but got the travel first.
Good defensive pressure for Sarah Jennings. And I'll be honest, I'd already kind of made a note to kind of give a Sutton Pharmacy spotlight to Sean Sinkhorn tonight. Just everything that Sean does, the love that he has for Garrett County, definitely want to kind of give Sean a little love tonight.
I agree. Number 10, Emmy Relaford, a senior guard, enters the game for Garrard. Pass up the sideline, and that's out of bounds off of Garrard. I've got five turnovers.
Six turnovers
this quarter.
Yeah.
6 in the first and 6 halfway through the second quarter. Definitely need to get a stop here, Caleb, to kind of keep this one from spiraling out of control. Garrard with matchup. Looking down low. Hesitate, shoot by Relaford. 3-point goal by Relaford, 25-10.
That's Relaford's first 3 points on the night.
Burkhart, nice pass down low, and that's where. Good job, good. That's where where it's going to be.
Yes,
because they're pressuring the ball out front, of course, having great results. But if you can break that and then look down low.
Yeah, that's right. That's Kenzie Sellers' first 2 points of the night for the Lady Lions.
Rice brings it back around to Michaela Greer. And wrong rebound off. Again, still doing a good job on the Garrard keeping Lincoln off of the offensive boards.
Yeah, doing a great job on the glass.
Down in the corner and out of bounds. We had the same thing that has been going on the other sideline. Weren't able to see that when being on the other side of the court. But this one just seems like a pass that's kind of on the wrong side of an individual that's pulling them out of bounds.
Yes.
And Lincoln brings it across. 2:59 to go in the half on the Irvin Group scoreboard.
Folks, kind of with the Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report, we'll be having the Garrett County Mayors, who I call him Pat Alcorn, will be joining us on half to kind of share a few things with the Golden Line Sports Network.
Hebenthal takes it down in the corner. And loose ball. Jump ball will go Garrard way.
It's going to stay here on this end of the court.
Kiana Childers enters for Garrard, replacing
and Jeff,
Bristol Powell.
One of the things we talked about was the majority of the Garrard County turnovers have kind of been empty possessions.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, again, Jeff Jacobs' hero, Coach Cal, saying he can kind of live with turnovers as long as you're being aggressive and as long as you're really attacking the rim. But what you don't want to do is commit a turnover and it kind of lead to easy offense on the other end.
Hebenthal comes over, but too late as Emmy Relaford makes that one. 27-12, Lincoln County.
Oh, my goodness. Our main man, Elijah McPherson, has checked in, saying, let's go, Lady Lions, we got this.
Childress misses the three, rebound out to Lincoln.
Talking about somebody that loves Coach Cal.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And a nice charge taken by Kiana Childress.
Good job by Kiana, hustling back, kind of established defensive possession. and kind of drawing that charge for the Lady Lions.
That is on Hallie Mullins, her second, team fourth. Riley Murphy, number 5, Riley Murphy enters the game for Garrard for her first action. Minute 54 to go in the half, and that's deflected off Lincoln to be Garrard ball. Tipped back to Childress.
Wow.
Takes it to the basket.
Oh.
Got the foul. Would like to have that on one. Good drive there.
Have we decided what it's going to be called?
I got to come up with something. I hate soup and salad.
Sandwich.
Soup and sandwich. So, did we miss out on the soup there or the sandwich? Which one's which?
I think it's the soup. I think if you hit the free throw, that's the sandwich.
That's the sandwich.
Yeah. Or is it the sandwich in the soup?
I don't know.
What do you think, Jacob?
I think Bolin came up with it. He's got to adequately define it.
I'm just the cameraman. That's all I am. You guys are the announcers. You come up with the clever stuff.
All
righty, I'm going to ask Google.
There you go. Childress misses the first, 1:48 to go in the half, 27-12 Lincoln on the Irvin Group scoreboard. Misses the second. Rebound off to Ellie Sims. Bringing it in transition. Souter redirects. Back to Relaford, who's had a nice evening. Didn't come in until the second quarter, but she's played well this quarter. Macy Rice with the ball. Over to Ralston. Back to Relaford. Rice drives on Souter. Puts it up, no good. Another good defensive rebound. And Garrard turns it over. Down back to Rice.
Really hurt the Lady
Rice
Lions
with
here.
the putback, and Coach Preston's going to take a timeout, Toyota Somerset timeout. We're going to take, that'll be a full timeout, so we're going to hear from our sponsors here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back to the Seabury Center here on the campus of Berea College. Irvin Group scoreboard shows Lincoln County 29, Garrard 12, 105 to go in the half, and it will be Garrard ball coming full court. Caleb Lincoln's had a good evening tonight. They've been able to turn Garrard over and convert on those turnovers.
Yeah, and I mean, it's again, it was one of the Hunt Insurance keys of this game, kind of limiting turnovers, and Lincoln County, give them all the credit. They've really applied a lot of defensive pressure and kind of caused some turnovers for the Lady Lions. Unfortunately, we just saw another turnover.
They're putting that
putting
that high pressure on, and that's causing difficulty. You know, it's making it tough for Garrard to even get in any set.
Yes.
The couple times we've broken it and gotten down, we've had some real good looks on the block, but just haven't been able to do that enough.
And again, that's what we saw Campbellsville do on Saturday. Put some size out there on the kind of the edge of that pressure, and it really kind of disrupted passing lanes and angles, and kind of resulted in a lot of turnovers on Saturday as well.
That's a turnover by Lincoln. Garrett's ball, 38.6 to go in the half. Burkhart brings it in down in the corner to Childress. Comes across, nice pass to Murphy, and we're making the good play.
Yes.
We're just not able to convert. Making the pass, can't make the catch. Rims off, tipped, and that'll be Garrard ball. Still, I believe we're still at 2 offensive rebounds for Lincoln,
yeah,
so
I mean,
we've taken care of that.
Just a phenomenal job on the defensive glass for the Lady Lions here tonight.
Murphy, back to Murphy, over to Burkhart, and then brings it back. Jennings touches, and then Burkhart comes across the line. Childress in the corner. It's too far of a pass. We're trying to go 2 passes away, and Lincoln's just eating that up. Missed
good job
layup
Sarah
by
Jennings
Lincoln.
there.
Good defense. 3 seconds to go. Burkhart brings it in the court. She's pressured by Relaford and doesn't get a shot off. So, Urban Group scoreboard shows Lincoln County 29, Garrard County 12 at the half. Let's take a moment to listen to hear from our sponsors, and then we will be back to hear from Pat Alcorn and Caleb Gresham on the Golden Line Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
We're live here at the Seabury Center, home of Berea College, for tonight's girls-boys doubleheader here on the Golden Line Sports Network. Your Urban Group scoreboard has the Lincoln County Lady Patriots 29, the Garrard County Lady Lions 12. We are now joined on the Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report by the man, the myth, the legend, my friend Pat Alcorn. Pat, how are you, my friend?
Fine, yourself?
Man, I couldn't be better, Pat. I tell you, I say every day, I wake up and I feel like I'm the luckiest man alive.
You probably are.
No doubt about that. So, Pat, one of the things here is kind of talk to our listeners here and our viewers. Kind of tell a little bit about who Pat Alcorn is here.
Wow. Hometown product, born and raised in Garrard County. True diehard fan of the community. Want what's best for the kids by all means. I'm associate minister at Davistown Baptist Church.
So now hold on a second. So is this why we're so good friends? You keep preaching to me here. You said something wrong.
Work in progress.
Hey, I need all the help I can get, brother. Keep them coming.
Oh, goodness. But no, I'm the husband of an excellent wife, Sharon, the father of...
You married up like I did, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, out of
yes,
my
sir.
league. Yeah. Father of Ian and Zakayla and Shannon Penman. So, in a nutshell, that's who I am. I'm just an average Joe.
Well, I definitely don't think you're an average Joe, Pat. One of the things is, and I've mentioned this a lot, Chuck Hunt, continue to kind of pray for Chuck, waiting on some results from MRI about his cancer. But one of the things, Pat, that I always say about Chuck, and I would say about Pat, is, man, you've got great intentions, and you do have a love for Garrard County. And the intentions are pure. They come from just an authentic care and concern. And you're right. I mean, you are a senior basketball parent,
right.
But you're as invested in the football program as you are with the tennis program, and you do want what's best for Garrard County. Hence why I've named you the mayor of Garrard County.
Well, you're absolutely right, Caleb. I mean, even though my son is a senior this year, you're not going to stop seeing me at the facilities and at the sporting events. And like I said, I've said it once and I'll say it 1,000 times. I want what's best for the kids and the community. I think our kids really, really need the opportunity. And if they're given the opportunity, I think they'll capitalize on it and really have some success.
Amen. And I want to tell you something. I've been blessed to serve 24 years in Garrard County, and our kids and our community's the best, deserve the best. And things can be accomplished in Garrard County that can be accomplished anywhere else. No doubt about that. So, Pat, you mentioned Ian. Ian Alcorn is a senior on this basketball team. So talk to us about Ian, kind of talk a little bit about the history of Ian, maybe what his future is as well.
Well, I'll start way back. He's been a basketball junkie his entire life. I thought that he was going to play baseball because it was natural to him. It just came so easy. But he did put in the work in the gym and his love toward the game, so that's where he focused at. And now that he's a senior, I asked him the other night, I said, has it sunk into you yet? And he said, no, not yet. And I told his mom, I said, you're going to cry at graduation or his last game. And I'm thinking, I hope I can hold back my tears. But in the future, we discussed it last night, and he's enthused about potentially going to UK and going into the medical field. So, wow. We try to be encouraging as much as possible and try to guide him and lead him in the right direction, do the best we can as parents, just like everybody else. So, that's it in a nutshell. We want him to be, first, a respectable individual, and everything else will fall in line. So, if you keep the Lord first and do what's right,
amen.
I think everything else will fall in line.
Yeah, well, he's a phenomenal representation of you and your family, also representation of the county as well as the school.
Well, as far as the family, he's had a good mother. he really has.
She gets all the credit.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Yeah, he's had a good mother.
I tell you, you're wanting to watch some sports this weekend, right, Pat? Is that why you're trying to get on the good? So one of the things, Pat, and I'll tell you what, Ian Alcorn is such a well-rounded young man, was actually was invited, and we were able to celebrate his accomplishments at last month's board meeting as a student of the month for Garrard County High School. Mm-hmm. So a young man that not only does it on the basketball court, but also takes care of business inside the classroom and serves as a good model for all the other students at Garrard County High School. Pat, kind of talk to us about the hardships that this season has created with kind of losing the gym and having to come to Berea for our home games.
Well, of course, first and foremost is to travel, the road time. But I'm fortunate when we come to Berea because I work in Richmond, so it's not that far from me. So I just leave work. But with the situation at hand, everybody wanted their children to play their senior games on the home court. But due to circumstances, it is what it is. So we just try to make the best out of a bad situation and moving forward. But thanks to the GSN, a lot of those people that wasn't able to attend were able to still follow the game through the GSN. And it's been a tremendous asset, not only to parents, players, but to the entire community.
Yeah, well, I really appreciate you sharing that, Pat. And we are blessed to kind of, our kids deserve the best. They deserve to be highlighted. They deserve this mechanism and this media platform to kind of showcase the great things going on here in Garrard County.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. I wish we had this years and years ago, but we have it now, and I hope it's around for a long time coming because I think what you guys do is y'all do a great job, and we are really appreciative of the opportunity to be able to follow them. Even though I'm a senior parent, I'll try to go to every game I can, but for those that are unfortunate that can't make the games, they still have an avenue to where they can follow the game and follow the kids and so on and so forth.
Yeah, well, Pat, I really appreciate you coming up today and joining us here on the Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank Halftime Report. Appreciate your support. More than anything else, appreciate your friendship, my
Absolutely,
friend.
absolutely.
Yes, so, folks, with that, the Overland Group scoreboard has 1 minute and 10 seconds left here for second half action. Lincoln County 29, Garrard County 12. We'll be right back for second half action here on the Golden Line Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrard County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment. hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back on the Golden Line Sports Network. We're here at the Seabury Center on the campus of Berea College, starting the second half of the Lady Patriots and the Lady Lions. Lincoln fires off a three to start. Garrard comes with its original starters: Jennings, McGee, Childress, Hebenthal, and Burkhart. And it appears that Lincoln does as well. They're still putting that high court pressure. Burkhart over to Jennings. Caleb need to get something going here at the beginning of the second half.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Really need to limit turnovers and have some quality possessions on the offensive end.
Good offensive rebound by Hebenthal.
Good passing.
Good ball movement. Keep it going and.
Yeah, and I think one of the things Coach Preston has been kind of working with the girls is, pass the ball with two hands. When you pass the ball with two hands, you have a little bit more control of the basketball. The basketball don't kind of get away from you so much. The first half scoring for the Golden Lions: Childress with two, Hebenthal with three, Burkhart with three, Souter with two, and McGee with two.
Oh, Burkhart, nice job there tying it up, and Garrett's able to tie up on alternating possession. That was started by Alyssa Burkhart with good pressure, and again, Alyssa's a seventh grader.
And I tell you, we talk about this a lot, but really love seeing that grit. Alyssa committed a turnover on the offensive end, didn't hang her head, went down to the defensive end, did a real nice job of kind of getting the ball back for the Lady Lions.
And the corner Childress drives, and there we go. Foul on Estes. I believe that'll be her second. Be Garrard ball underneath the basket.
So for the Lady Patriots, Sims had two, Redleford three, Rice with five, Hensley with four, Greer with 10, and Estes with two in the first half for Lincoln County. Lori McGee has checked in and said, "Go Gwyneth and go GC."
Jennings stopped on the side, throws it out, but is not able to deflect that off the Lincoln leg, and that will be Lincoln ball. 6:38 to go in the third quarter. Kind of want to mention too briefly. We talked about Maddie Daylay when we were doing our prior game. She is in her second stint of chemo, been admitted to the hospital, which is by schedule. 3-point goal there by number 2, Ellie Sims. And so we want to keep our prayers going for her. And she'll be in 5 days, I believe, and then she's released from the hospital, week off, a day. But she's in the second stint of that, so we want to continue to remember her in our prayers if she's not with us tonight.
Definitely kind of keep that family in our thoughts and our prayers. Kind of give that family a Sutton Pharmacy shout-out, our spotlight for being just such an integral part of Garrard County.
Oh, offensive rebound there by Lincoln. It's second, and tipped. Hebenthal comes down with it. Didn't hurt there. 32-12 Lincoln on the Irvin Group scoreboard, 5:48 to go in third quarter. Childress And
that's a hustle foul. You know, I mean, you have the official has to call the foul there, but Kiana just done a real nice job of kind of hustling and getting that ball on the ground, and unfortunately kind of led to the foul being called against her against Lincoln County.
Bristol Powell enters the lineup for Garrard and replaces. I'm sorry, who did she replace? Kinsey's? No, Erica Ebenthal. There we go. 3-point shot again by Sims. Rebound to Garrard. Over Burkhart again, and it's just been a two-person. The mid person's going to either side, and the wings coming up, and they're trapping every chance they get.
Yeah, and I think Lincoln County's got a little bit of height, a little bit of length out there on the edge of that defensive pressure, and it has caused a lot of issues for the Lady Lions here tonight.
Sarah Jennings goes in the backcourt to recover it and brings it across. Hart looks. And that's been an issue, is picking it up on that trap and then making some kind of wild passes coming out of that. Hit the trailer to Estes, but a good rebound. McGee gets it and gets fouled.
And I tell you, for an individual that hasn't played a ton of basketball, I mean, that's some natural skill right there. Gwyneth grabbed the rebound and brought it to her body. And so if you're a Lincoln County player and you're trying to get that basketball, it's going to be a foul committed to her. So, I mean, just some really nice basketball IQ by McGee there on that rebound.
Foul there on Chloe Ralston as she goes contest the pass there with Kiana Childers. That'll be her second, team fourth. Not a lot of fouls called on either side so in the first half. I should watch. I said that the other night in the boys' game, and Sula got 3 fouls in one trip.
Possession.
Yeah. Bristol Powell trap, dribbles around to the baseline, back out to Burkhart. Fights around the pressure. Jennings for 3. Good rebound by McGee.
Was that a pass?
I will call it a pass. Assist to Jennings.
4 points now on the night for Gwyneth McGee.
4:10 to go in the third quarter. Shot from number 30, Michaela Greer with the 3 from the corner.
I tell you what, Greer's had a really nice game for Lincoln County tonight, Jeff. That's her 13th point for the Lady Patriots.
Childers in the corner. To the line to Bristol. Powell takes it around. Nice drive.
Yeah, nice drive. Nice look for Bristol. She'll knock that down. She gets another opportunity.
And Estes, no good. Rebound Childers.
I'm going to tell you, McGee's height has really impacted Estes here tonight.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Jennings brings it across and swiped by Lincoln. Ellie Sims takes it to the other end. Offensive rebound Lincoln, and that'll be a foul on Bristol Powell.
Yeah, those are one of the few opportunities that Lincoln County's had for these second chance opportunities right there. Lincoln, Greer doing a good job of hustling down for Lincoln County, getting that rebound and going to the free throw line. I tell you, if you would have told Coach Preston before the game, 3 minutes and 19 seconds left in the third quarter, and you're holding Emily Estes to 2 points, you feel pretty good about your chances here tonight. Kudos to Michaela Greer for Lincoln County, kind of picking up that scoring. She has 14 points on the night for the Lady Patriots.
Kenzie Souter and Reagan Powell enter the game for Garrard, replacing Kiana Childers and Gwyneth McGee. Powell brings it across. Burkhart with the crossover.
Good pass.
Jennings steps into the 3. Nice in rhythm play there.
Good job by Burkhart penetrating, kind of kicking it out to Jennings. Good shot by Jennings. Needs to keep shooting that shot.
My apologies. McGee's still on the floor. Bristol Powell came out as opposed to McGee. And a 3-point from the corner by Ellie Sims.
That's her third 3-point night for Lincoln County.
And that's deflected back. It'll be Garrard ball. 2:41 to go in the third quarter.
Doris Robinson has checked in saying she is watching the Golden Lions from the sunny Florida.
Oh.
Saying, let's go GC.
I bet Florida didn't have any snow days like Lake Fayette County had today.
I say it didn't snow in Florida today.
I'm guessing not. Nice put in there by Mackenzie Souter. Mackenzie Souter on a pass from Jennings.
Yeah, great basket there by Souter. 4 points on the night for the Lady Lions.
3 from the corner for Ralston.
That's her first 3-point shot of the night. In the third quarter, Lincoln County has hit 4 threes now.
Yeah.
Come out in the second half and really fired up those 3-point shots.
Jennings brings it across, looks to go to McGee, tipped. Turnover Garrard. Bring it up to Rice. Rice long 2. And tipped. 2 offensive rebounds by Lincoln on that possession, but doesn't hurt. And goes back to Burkhart. And we get a foul on number 2. I believe that'll be on Ellie Sims. Kiana Childers comes back in the lineup for Garrard.
Lincoln County has outscored the Lady Lions 13-4 here so far in the third quarter. Lincoln County's done a nice job of really extending this lead here. Urban Group scoreboard now has 1 minute, 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lincoln 42, Garrard 16.
Jennings being pressured by Rice. Down in the corner to Burkhart from Powell. Drives in, no good. Kind of out of control.
Yeah.
Could have been a foul, but.
Well, and I tell you, and you know, Alyssa Burkhart, 7th grader, she's going to, man, she has got an unbelievable bright future. What you really want to do there is go up strong with the basketball and draw the foul.
Right.
Instead of trying to, try to limit contact there. Actually initiate contact and kind of get to the free throw line.
44-16, basket by Ellie Sims. And that'll be a foul on number 11, Hallie Mullins. I believe that may be Mullins' third. Third foul, team 6. So we're almost into the bonus. 2 team fouls on Garrett, 6 on Lincoln. And Reagan Powell will inbounds from the side.
And Ellie Sims has 8 points in this quarter for Lincoln County.
Screen for Jennings. Into the lane, fall away. Blocked by Lincoln. And they recover and bring it across. Rice up top to Greer. No good. Rebound Garrett. Good job by Childers getting in good position. 52 seconds to go in the third quarter. Reagan Powell tries to dribble through. Mackenzie Souter comes up with it, but it ultimately results in a Garrett turnover. And Rice takes it across. Nice layup, contested layup. 34 seconds to go in the third quarter, 46-16.
I don't know what Coach Jackson kind of shared with these girls at halftime, but Lincoln County's come out and really done a nice job here in the third quarter.
Burkhart misses. Childers tries to track it down, not able to. That'll be Lincoln County ball. Number 10, Emily Relaford re-enters the lineup for Lincoln. Garrett has Reagan Powell, Kiana Childers, Sarah Jennings, Alyssa Burkhart, and Kenzie Souter.
Hey, you spoke of the phenomenal Day family. Tammy's checked in saying Wayne and Tim are watching. Go GC. I would say that Maddie may be watching too.
Well, you would think. One would think. We'll see. It's kind of hard to get the shout-outs from celebrities sometimes. So. Put Lincoln with an offensive rebound, and that will count at the buzzer. Urban Group scoreboard shows Lincoln 48, Garrett 16 at the end of the third quarter, and we will hear from our sponsors and then be right back with you here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Welcome back to the Seabury Center here on the campus of Berea College as we begin the fourth quarter of the first game of tonight's doubleheader between the Lincoln County Lady Patriots and the Garrard County Lady Lions. Urban Group scoreboard shows Lincoln 48, Garrard 16 as we begin the fourth quarter, Caleb.
So Tammy has checked in saying Maddie might be snoozing. I hope we didn't put her to sleep.
Well, I've been accused of that. Yeah. I taught Maddie, so it won't be my first time to put her to sleep. Yeah. Rebound off to Lincoln. And Macy Rice drives down. No good. Tip. Almost tipped back up. Good job by Souter. And Jennings bringing in transition on the other side.
We begin the fourth quarter with Lincoln County up 32 points. If Lincoln gets 3 more points, that will start to run a clock here in the fourth quarter. And we talked about Lincoln County just being really kind of even with their scoring and kind of going into the fourth quarter. Sims has 11, Ralston 5, Rutherford 5, Rice 7, Hensley 4, Greer 14, and Estes 2.
Number 43, Macy Carrier, sees her first action for Lincoln. And that's going to be a tip and stay Garrard ball. All right.
So going into the fourth quarter for the Lady Lions, Childress has 2, Hebenthal has 3, Burkhart with 3, Souter with 4, and McGee with 4.
Garrard starts the fourth with it's kind of a usual starting lineup. McGee, he started tonight, but Souter starts the fourth quarter and Reagan Powell in the ballgame. And tipped out, stays Lincoln ball, 6:52 to go in the fourth quarter. Macy Rice will inbounds underneath the Lincoln basket. Carry over to handoff. Greer back to Rutherford.
So the first game here, we talked a lot about Popolino's. All right, what about Boone's Tavern? Have we ate at Boone's Tavern
I have eaten at Boone's Tavern once, I think, maybe twice. Not as much as Popolino's. I kind of consider it a little more high ticket. Lincoln with a timeout there just for sub purposes, so they won't even take the 30. But I think it's that's one of the nationally renowned, if not more so, that people come a long distance for.
Jeff Jacobs, have you ate at Boone's Tavern?
I have, but I haven't eaten anywhere in the last couple of times down here with you guys like we were supposed to. So that's all I'm thinking about.
Like a lot of things, unfortunately, happen to be in my life. Seems like we've done a lot of talking, but we ain't done much doing.
We need to do some eating.
Yeah.
You can just look at me. I like to eat. You're never going to hear me complain about eating. So if you had the spoon bread?
That's what you got to have the spoon bread.
It's okay. I'm not a big spoon bread kind of guy.
I like cornbread.
You better whisper that.
I know.
People at Berea College have been nice to us. We don't want to get kicked off
I'm a Louisville
campus.
fan, too. Well, I can't get any worse.
You've got a lot of things you need to keep under the covers.
I don't know if you've ever publicly acknowledged that, Jim. I hope that don't hurt sponsorship.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
We've hinted about it.
I don't even know when they play anymore. I don't care.
I really don't matter.
It really doesn't.
Kenzie Souter to the line for Garrard. She's a 50% free throw shooter on the year. Nails the first.
Really
6:17
like the
to go in the fourth quarter.
Kenzie Souter has played here. I think Kenzie's an early favorite for the Whitaker Bank player of the game. Done a real nice job coming off the bench, having some energy, and actually it's the leading scorer for the Lady Lions here.
And that'll be a lane violation on Lincoln, number 4, Mila Mullins. And that'll give Souter a chance after that one again. Knew she needed to box out the shooter. You just can't box out that quick. And Souter for the second time on the second. Rims off. Carrier gets it. And Sarah Jennings tips it out, but it'll be Lincoln ball.
Well, we've got 2 more opportunities, right, to try to hit Popolino's before a game.
Yeah. I spoke with somebody at work. I said, coming for both games, they said, we're going to try to hit Popolino's. So I was like, I don't.
Keep the dream alive, boys.
That's right. Mullins goes over to other Mullins, Mila and Hallie, both sophomores. And that'll be off of Lincoln. Garrard ball.
Yeah, good defense. Good defense for the Lady Lions there. The ball kind of just bounced off of Mullins, inbounds Garrard County.
I think Hallie Mullins may have wanted a foul there, but when you're up 33.
Fourth quarter.
Yeah. Jennings into Childress. Looks. Got to keep that ball moving. Reagan Powell for 3. No good. Rebound Bristol Powell. Jump ball. and that will stay Garrard ball.
Well, I tell you, Jim Tackett is on the call here tonight as one of the officials. Jim is one of the best officials in the 12th region, works for the Department of Education, and does a lot of work for Garrard County around our wellness plan and our wellness initiative. So just want to give a little love to Jim, all the support that he provides. Man, he's a top-notch individual.
Reagan Powell cross court to Jennings, whips it down low to Souter.
Good pass.
Back out to Powell. Good ball movement.
Oh,
nice
man.
in rhythm three there. Gets Garrard to 25-18 to go in the fourth quarter.
You know, the godfather of basketball, John Calipari, constantly says a good shot starts with a good pass. And you can kind of see right there that Souter gave Powell a real good pass, ended up being a really good shot for the Lady Lions.
Then Garrard turns Lincoln over on the over and back.
And I tell you, for the record, I told people all year to be patient with Cal. You know, Cal has this.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Will your Twitter feed bear that
week,
out? I don't know.
He's the godfather this week.
Yeah.
Somebody hacked me.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I reported it to Elon. I hadn't heard anything back from him.
He hadn't called you back?
Elon hadn't called me
He's
back
got
yet.
a lot going on. Lincoln inbounds, brings it across. Mila Mullins tries to go down low to Carrier, just a little high, and that'll be a Garrard ball. 4:58 to go in the contest.
Speaking of Lincoln County, Diana Hart, longtime Garrard County educator, served the district in many different capacities, is now the DPP at Lincoln County, so I want to give Diana a little love over in Lincoln County.
I saw her at the Lincoln game. I think she was present at the game that was played at Lincoln, and so I had the opportunity to work with her as a teacher. She was a chemistry teacher when I started as a history teacher, and then when she became DPP, got to work with her as family court judge, and she left some big shoes for Scott Boland to fill for sure as
did.
DPP.
And I mean, she just does a phenomenal job. Has a heart for kids. Has a heart to help people. Definitely is considered a servant leader.
Right. Kiana Childress at the line, misses. Rebound, Mila Mullins. Brings it across, guarded by Jennings. 4:42 to go in the fourth quarter. Good tip by Childress, and stays Lincoln ball.
So we've got a big basketball game tomorrow, Kentucky, Kansas.
Yes.
What's your prediction on it?
I struggle to pick against my Cats, which is why I never do good in March Madness brackets. But I wish Kansas. I hate the fact that Kansas has lost the last three. Never lost 4 in a row under Bill Self. Otherwise, otherwise I like the matchup. I feel like I think the spread came out. We're a 2-point favorite.
I didn't see that. Okay.
So
is that what it is? I didn't either. Yeah.
Reagan Powell,
another
nice.
DOE three.
That was outside the third line. So
that might have been from Popolino.
Nice arch. Ooh, Bristol Powell almost with the steal, and then Lincoln County with the turnover on a travel by a number 10, Emmy Relaford. So Garrett's still playing hard.
And you know, without a doubt, that's one of the hallmarks of Coach Preston. These girls are never going to quit. They're always going to continue to play hard. And you know that maybe some of the best energy those last two possessions that we've seen so far tonight.
Jennings with a long three.
Nice. Raining threes. DOE threes.
Nice. 50-26. 4 minutes to go. Be nice to cause Lincoln to have to put some players back.
I agree.
Nice pass there to Macy Carrier, junior center for Lincoln.
Yeah, that's her first 2 points on the night.
52-26.
So did you give her a prediction?
I'm going to go with UK. Right. I think it'll be close. I think it'll be a good atmosphere. What are you thinking?
You know, I think the Cats win a close one. The man, John Calipari, draws up a game-winning play, calls a timeout on a late possession, and wins the game. What are we going to call it, Jeff?
I'm still thinking about your prediction. You're stacking a lot of ifs, as I say in short.
Man, you're asking a lot.
Cal's going to call a timeout in a late game situation and draw up a play.
And
it's going to work. And with the bennies.
That made me laugh.
Yeah.
I think the Cats win it. I do.
Yeah. I hate to be confident after some of the things we've had, but since the change has been made, we're just really
I agree.
I
absolutely agree. Yeah.
Hey, carrying on with all our nonsense, Riley Murphy doing a great job of putting the ball in the basket and having an and one for the Lady Lions there. So great job there by Riley Murphy.
Oh, there you go.
Fouls on Kiana there. That'll be her second. Team third.
And, you know, going back to Kentucky, the lineup has been the reason. They've been the causation. You know, putting players in that can make shots and at least make the defense have to guard them has been just such a big difference.
Carrier back to Mullins, down low. Nice ball movement by
Yeah, good job there by Lincoln County, kind of passing the ball back and forth.
Travel, I don't know. I didn't. As Garrard brought it across, Riley Murphy comes out.
It only took pitchforks for him to get it together, didn't it?
Well, if you see my Twitter,
pitchforks and burning.
Brayley Wade enters the game for Garrard. Her first action. Jennings with the drive. Burkhart to Wade, being trapped again. Moves the ball. Jennings back to Wade. Goes inside to Childress, and she got fouled by Carrier.
Yeah, kind of got tripped up there by Carrier there. Great look by Wade. Put the ball in Childress's hands as she was cutting to the paint. Kiana doing a good job putting the ball on the floor, kind of get to the free throw line.
Childress will shoot 2, and Kiana comes into the game shooting 64% from the line. 2:51 to go in the fourth quarter. Childress makes the first, 54-30 on the Irvin Group scoreboard in favor of the Lincoln County Lady Patriots. Childress is...
wipe some sweat off of her elbow, I believe.
All right.
I didn't mention Amy Demedian earlier, and Sis Logan are both on the bench for the Lady Lions. So Coach Preston has a really nice coaching staff. Appreciate all the work that coaching staff does.
All right. Coaching at a high school level is a thankless job.
Oh, my goodness. So
and
many
assistant
hours.
coach is more thankless. And so for them, nice drive there by Macy Rice. So, again, fortunate to have the assistant coaches that we do have. Bristol Powell from 3, no good.
Good job, guys. Sarah Jennings penetrating and kind of dishing it out there.
Foul on Jennings, and I'm sorry. Number 33, Brianna Burkhart, has entered the lineup. Alyssa's sister.
Well, I tell you, Jeff, the game that we broadcast Saturday against Campbellsville, Coach Preston started the second half with kind of what you might consider a second unit. And I want to tell you something. They came out and just played their heart out. Really gave the Lady Lions some real good positive minutes, and I love seeing it being transferred into this game here tonight as well.
2:28 to go on the Irvin Group scoreboard left in the contest, and then we will – Caleb will pick our player of the game, and then we'll take a brief break and then come back in for our boys' game. Garrett again pressuring. Mila Mullins beats the pressure and then gets it to Macy Rice. Pulls up for the 13-footer short. Rebound off to Jennings. Brings it across midcourt. Oh.
You know, Sarah,
turnover.
You can see what she was thinking. She was trying to penetrate and kind of kick it out to Wade on the wing right there. Lincoln doing a good job of kind of shuffling feet over and kind of causing a turnover there.
2:04 to go in the contest.
I tell you, Jeff, I know we still got a minute and 55 seconds left here, but I really like Kenzie Souter for the Whitaker Bank player of the game. Did a real nice job giving the Lady Lions some really important minutes. Coming off the bench, we've seen her start our year. What I really like is she didn't hang her head and she didn't sulk. She kind of came out and took advantage of an opportunity and really made the most of it here tonight. So Kenzie Souter is our Whitaker Bank player of the game.
Agree with you wholeheartily. Kenzie's mom, a former Golden Lion, a Lady Lion herself, back in the Ken Hurt era.
Oh, yeah, I've heard plenty of stories about how good, how well that she played. She is also an attendant secretary for us at Paint Lick Elementary. Just does an unbelievable job. We're really blessed to kind of have her.
Macy Rice into the lane, over. Nice pass there to number 10, Amir Elliford. 58-31 Garrett on the Urban Group scoreboard, a minute 19.
What do you think the student theme is here tonight, Jeff?
I'm seeing a lot of
neon.
Well, it's neon, but then you see. So I don't know if the guys that are wearing like the work, the road worker shirts, is just because that's neon, or I don't know. And then some of the guys that are usually very much into the theme don't have anything like that on. So I don't know.
You like the song Neon Moon?
It's okay.
It's
all right. Yeah.
Why don't you
Is that
sing
Brooks
a
and
couple
Dunn?
bars of that?
Yeah,
for
I
us,
can.
Dan?
That's what I should have said. I've never heard of it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
We could sing happy birthday to Jeff.
We could.
Oh,
we
there
could.
you go.
Yeah. Our pastor's birthday was this past Sunday, and Mr. A is our music leader, and he said he works under elementary school rules, which mean if it's your birthday, we have to sing happy birthday. So sang happy birthday for her. As Miss Hart comes in on the right, we mentioned her earlier, and her ears must have been burning her. So 27 seconds to go in the contest. Again, Lincoln County 58, Garrard 31. Garrard has a player to enter the lineup. I'm not sure that we're going to get that chance. Garrett's putting some pressure out and over and back. Number 32, Catherine Floyd, freshman for Garrard County, enters the lineup for Kiana Childers. 14.6 seconds to go in the matchup. And again, these teams look to be on course to meet each other again. That'll be at Lincoln in the district.
And you're not happy with tonight's result, but there was a running clock last time, and no running clock here tonight. So, kind of count all the progress that you possibly can, and let's kind of see what happens next time we take the court.
42-point loss that time, 27 this time. Yep. Not as much progress as you made in Boyle, but still, again, not as bad as it was last time, and hopefully something to build on. Caleb, let's we're going to take a brief break, stretch our legs. The girls are shaking hands and the boys are set to come on. Both bands are going. If you're not able to come out and join us tonight, please stay with us here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm